What's up, guys? This is Big D, and I am the Grim Rider. Welcome back, or should I say, it's good to be back. I know it's been a good while, hasn't it? I hope everyone's out there that watches on a regular basis is doing well. And as I record this, in it's August 9th or 10th, something like that, I realize that last year, September 18th, I think it was the last video that I ever put out, and so it's been almost a year. And well, there's a couple reasons for that, and I'll get into a little bit that a little later. But for now, we got Grim. We got Grim out today, and the missus, she'll be joining me here in just a few moments, and it's a nice day. It's going to be in the mid-70s today, some sun, and it's going to be a nice day to go out and do some riding. So we're going to saddle up and hit the road here momentarily, and this will be kind of part moto vlog, part ride video, and so I'll explain a little bit more of what's been going on with me once I get out on the road, and then we'll just enjoy the ride from there. So with that, all I have left to say, I guess, is stick around and join us for the ride.
Well, we're on the road here now, and the wife and I are on Grim, and we headed over to the next town. We picked up some of the other chapter brethren and sisterin, and I'm going to go out and do a little bit of riding together. A couple of them I actually haven't even seen in a couple months up to this point. It's been a little while, and it's going to be a nice day weather-wise, and just figured it'd be a nice day to get out. And but I wanted to do part of this video as moto vlog type-ish, I guess, instead of just a ride video, because again, I wanted to explain, what's been going on and why you guys haven't been getting any content from me. There are several factors involved, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to kind of go over some of that. It's not like I just haven't been doing any content. I really haven't been out riding really at all, period. I think as it sits right now, this is probably only got to be about the 6th time or something I've even got the bike out this year, period. And a few of the chapter members here that I'm riding with right now, and myself and the wife, we've gotten out. Maybe this is the 3rd time this year. One of the other times I didn't record because it was just something, or a place that we were riding to, something that we had already done, that I've filmed for the channel countless times, and I just figure that, well, who wants to see that again? And it wasn't a ride that we really went all that far. I think we just went out and got some food or something, came back. There wasn't really a whole lot to it, so I decided not to record that. And the second time should have been a ride I should have recorded. There was a couple other nice roads and a little bit of scenery that actually the guy that's currently leading us right now took us down some roads that I was not familiar with, and right along a lake and stuff. But that ride was not, there wasn't a whole lot of a plan to it. We had a general idea of somewhere we were going to go, and then things just kind of wound up going down a few different roads that I wasn't familiar with, seeing a little bit of different scenery. And since I didn't exactly know what the plan was, I was just following. I didn't think really to bring the cameras. I figured we were still just going somewhere else. And again, I've already showed you guys multiple times, and I learned then, well, if I get out and ride, take cameras, film everything, because I should have done it then. This particular one is another one where we're going. I've probably showed on this channel countless times. It's nothing new. It's nothing I would really consider all that exciting. And I've talked about this in a previous video, I'm sure, at some point, if not a couple times by now, is that one of the main issues that I have after doing this as long as I have, and coming this October be 9 years that I've been recording my rides and doing this channel, and after that long, I've gone about everywhere that I can think of within, a few hour radius to film, record, and show you guys, and I don't have any other ideas anymore for content. I've completely run out, and I don't know what to film anymore. For me, I just feel like you can only see the same scenery or the same few events that I've gone to so many times before it's okay, been there, done that, or have seen that, at this point. And I almost don't see the need to continue to record the same things over and over and over again. And I've talked about it before, where I've wanted to just focus mainly on ride videos and scenery, landscapes, different routes, things of that nature. And I don't know where else to go. I don't know what else to do that I haven't done to death by now, over these several years. And it's to a point where I don't even, just without the cameras, I don't really even get out and just go riding on my own anymore, really anywhere, because I've got nowhere I really want to go, nothing I really want to do, because I've been there and done that, so many times. At first, first couple of years, to be able to get out and ride and see new areas was the whole thing to me, and I wanted to share that, and now I've, and with my work schedule, things of that nature, and I know there's a lot of you that are going to be able to, sympathize with this, is that I can only ride on the weekends, with my work schedule, I can't really ride during the week, and then when the weekend comes, now there's other stuff I got to take care of also. There's just your regular everyday stuff that you got to do on the weekends that you put off during the week because you can't get to it. There's just time. And being able to get out on the bike and just go for a ride for a couple of hours. I've exhausted all of the areas that I can go, north, south, east, west, in this big giant circle of several hours that, again, I've just been there, done that too many times. I just feel like I'd just be old by now. So if I want to continue to do ride videos and ride content, then I got to go beyond what I can do in just a couple hours on a Saturday or a Sunday. That's really the only option. And the other type of content, I've thought about this several times, like the Shattered Glass Saloon stuff. It's like, what do I talk about motorcycle wise? I don't keep up on like the new models of motorcycles that are coming out these days. I couldn't afford one anyways. I can barely afford the one I got. I can't really look at other accessories, for the bikes, because, well, I can't afford those either. And even if I could, as far as I'm concerned, so the product reviews would be another one that I know a lot of other people do, and I can't get my hands on a bunch of different accessories and things to try out and give my opinions. And the other part of that is I've never really wanted to do anything like that because, well, it's just my opinion. At the end of the day, who really cares? That doesn't, to me, that doesn't really matter. I mean, if you really want to see for yourself if there's a particular accessory for your bike that you're interested in, nobody, I mean, you can take other people's opinions, I suppose, into consideration if you really want to, but everybody's opinion is going to be different, just depending on your individual or everybody's individual things that they like, or feel comfortable with, or whatever the case may be. So the only way you're going to tell if you're going to like a certain accessory or whatever have you is to try it yourself. So I could say, well, I got this thing here for the bike, and I think it's amazing for these reasons, or it sucks for these reasons. And if you don't really agree with those, what good is my opinion? My opinion doesn't matter on anything like that. So never really wanted to really get into that a whole lot. And if I were to just try to do more moto vlogs just like this and just do things like this, what the hell would I talk about? I could do that. That's what the Shattered Glass Saloon segments typically were for. I'll talk about stuff then, and then for riding on the bike, I don't want to have to necessarily, talk about a bunch of stuff. I want to be on the bike, and I want to be in that element. I want to ride. I want to pay attention to, well, A, what I'm doing for safety reasons, but for two, just to enjoy it, just to, not have to really focus on anything else but the bike and the road, and well, in my surroundings, but you get my point. So the only thing that I could really do, I feel like at this point, would be to continue to do ride videos, and well, if I'm going to do more stuff like that, then I have to go beyond where I can go on one day in a weekend. And in order to do that, well, that costs a lot of money, because now we're talking about 2-3 day trips or something, at least a weekender. And the fact of the matter is, the main reason why you guys haven't been seeing a lot of any content from me is I simply can't afford to do it. And this is where I believe I'm going to be, I guess, preaching to the choir here a little bit, because I know that financially things aren't great for a lot of people. The way that, inflation has gone up, like, a couple 100% in like the last year or 2 years alone. It's obnoxious. It's completely ridiculous. And what I was able to afford before, I can't now. The bills still keep going up. You still got to make your payments on everything, but groceries have gone up, gas has gone up, insurance has gone up, everything has gone up, but the pay, it doesn't go up. You know what I mean? And again, I know a lot of people can, probably relate to that, but it's financially, things have been stretched thin for us this year, for the wife and I. And I simply can't afford to go anywhere on the bike, trips or even stuff like this. I haven't done a bike trip this year, and that's really been sort of depressing, to be honest with you. It's kind of put me in a funk, because at least at some point, if I had some kind of a motorcycle trip to look forward to, it does give me something to look forward to, and I just haven't had that this year. So some of the motivation hasn't been there either, and yeah, again, I just can't afford it. It has gotten to the point where I have to, even if I could, get out on the bike, I got nothing else going on, it's a nice day, but where do I go? And then I have to determine on whether I can afford to even get the bike out that day. We're talking paycheck to paycheck type stuff here, guys. Like, that's not an exaggeration. That's not a joke. There have been times where I thought, well, maybe I can get the bike out, but then just to be able to put gas in the bike, go somewhere, maybe get a bite to eat and come back, we're looking at, what, $20-25 to put gas in the bike if it's got an empty tank, something like that. and then you go out and, get a bite to eat somewhere, you're looking at like another $20-25. We're looking at $50, and all I did was ride for a couple hours and got a bite to eat and came home. That's $50 that I'm going to end up needing to put in the gas tank of my vehicle to get back and forth to work. And I could just take the bike back and forth to work, and that's probably where the other 3 times I've got the bike out this year is I rode back and forth to work. And that's it. But I work late at night, and the wildlife around here has been crazy this year. The deer are out at night, and they have been more so than I seem to remember in recent years. I've already hit 1 deer in one of my vehicles already this year, and have almost hit 2 more. I don't want to be hitting no deer on no bike, on the way home from work when it's dark. So I just decided that I don't really want to take that chance going back and forth to work on it at this point with the way that that's been. So I need my vehicle, which takes even more gas. And I almost can't afford to get out and ride for a weekend, or just one day during the weekend when I'm going to need that to make sure I can get back and forth to work, So that's been the main thing. I simply can't afford it. I recorded something else a couple months back where I've even decided that I need to sell The Undertaker, and I put it up for sale. I still have it currently as of this recording, but I put that up for sale because I need the money. Is what it comes down to. It's gotten so bad where I've considered if I can even get rid of both bikes, maybe without that payment and stuff, maybe I can, not be stretched so thin. It's gotten to that point. So unfortunately, that's just the state of things. And maybe I shouldn't be, bringing all this out and complaining about all this to all of you guys. Who wants to hear all of that, right? Nobody wants to hear that shit. But I said that, I was going to give you guys the reasons why you haven't been seeing me, and this is what they are. It sucks. I don't like it. There's nothing I can really do about it right now either. It's just the way that it is, and it's unfortunate. And I'm not sure what the rest of the year looks like or even beyond that. So I've rambled on long enough. I'm telling you, the rest of this video is going to be, a ride video to show you guys some scenery, and I'm going to ride here with the club brothers and sisters, and I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of the ride here. So, but that's what's been going on, guys. And again, if it sounds like just poor excuses or just, complaining and just, I don't know what else to tell you. That I know what my situation is, and I know what I can and can't do about it, and that's just the state of it. So, but anyways, thanks for listening, and well, I guess just I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video and enjoy the rest of the ride with us.
Well, guys, well, we made it back, and it was a nice ride. It was nice to get out. It was finally nice to get some riding in on a nice day, and do a little something here, for the channel. And again, I know it's been a while, and for the reasons that I've already discussed, I'm not sure if or when the next video might be. I don't know if I'll get any more out this year. It's just kind of the way it is, it's just the situation, and how it is right now. I wish things were a little bit different, but they are what they are. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I want to thank those of you that keep asking about me and about the content. Again, I can't even express in words how awesome that feels. That there's some of you out there that message me still wanting to know, like, hey, where's some content at? What you been up to and things like that. That's pretty cool. That still wanting to see all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. And I don't know what the future holds quite yet, and yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. So just, I guess, continue to stay tuned, and I hope I can get some more out by the end of the year, and if not, all I can hope is that maybe next year will be better. So we'll see. But in the meantime, that's going to be all for now. And again, I appreciate it, and again, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did, and if you're not subscribed to the channel already, then feel free to do so. Yeah, I guess that's it for me for now. And until next time, whenever that may be, I'm Big D. I'm the Grim Rider. We'll catch you down the road.